Back at it for another day at the Full Scale office in the Startup Hustle studio in downtown Kansas City, Kansas. I'm excited for today's guest because she is a friend and someone that was on the show a very, very long time ago and has done very, very well since then. Today I'll be recording with CaRessa Hutchinson, who is the CEO and founder of ModRN Health. Always excited when people that had an early stage startup and were guests on the show now come back to tell us more about it. ModRN Health is one of Startup Hustle's Kansas City top startups as well. So it should be exciting, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So let's see how that goes. You got it. Here you go.
This could be all day.
He even went over the catcher.
Well, we only give you 3, so.
Okay, cool. All right, a little easier. Okay, cool.
Yes! Hey!
Just tap it in.
So what the way this will go is I'll start the show. I'll do a quick countdown, and then I'll do an intro. I kind of talked about what we're going to talk about. I'll do a sponsor read, which is Full Scale today, and then I will sit with me today. I've got CaRessa Hutchinson. She's been on the show before, yada, yada, yada. I'll talk a little bit about ModRN Health. I'll tell people to click the link in the show notes, all that. And then I'll give you CaRessa, welcome back to Startup Hustle. Another episode in the books. And it was great. You know, that CaRessa is a founder that was a guest early on the show. And man, she's come a long way. I even mentioned at one point at the end of the show, I said, I felt like when I first started talking to you about all this, I was talking to a nurse that wanted to be an entrepreneur. And now I was definitely talking to a founder, an entrepreneur, all of it, that also happens to be a nurse. And that is a compliment in every shape and form, because it's just so much growth, and that's amazing. And congratulations. And I'm also proud to see another amazing friend, founder, just do something awesome here in my hometown. Now, with that, she also mentioned she's operating in 15 different states. That's a lot of growth, and that's something to be proud of. And with that, there's a lot of lessons to be learned. So, you know, in this episode, we talked a lot about growing your business, the things that get in the way, why disrupting healthcare, the healthcare industry is a challenge, and it is. You know, that is literally CaRessa versus Goliath in many regards. And, you know, she said something during the show that really stood out. And she said, well, one of the things that when I was a nurse that I realized is that it's in the hospital's best interest to have you in the hospital. Never really thought about that. And it is. It's kind of like a hotel. I mean, does a hotel make more money and do better when occupancy is high or full? So why do they want to change? And that's what's difficult about disruption is the people that are already making money and doing well with the model that you're trying to disrupt, or in the industry that you're trying to disrupt, often can create a lot of resistance and a lot of problems when it comes to your business and your solution. And you look at these massive health companies, and these are multi-billion-dollar, you know, worldwide corporations, and if they want to make your life difficult, they will. But overall, there's a need for a change. And, you know, we also talked about how COVID and the pandemic and there's just been a lot more adoption for remote stuff, and that's important. So listen to the show, go to ModRN Health. There's the link. It's in the show notes. Click it. There's also a link to this podcast and the one that she was on before. So thanks for tuning in. See you next time.
Yeah, I told him I'ma hit it out of stands. I deserve another 100 bands. I deserve another 100 fans. Told them this was always in the plans. I just did it cause they said I can. Blowing euros when I'm down in France. Labels asking how I build a brand. Told them put a check up in my hand.